Good evening. We're back with more Marvel Champions, and tonight is Iron Man versus Klaw on Expert difficulty. A tough matchup. Iron Man is pretty weak early, and pretty weak early in solo play is pretty bad. So we do want 4 Justice and the Power of Justice. We'll chuck everything else. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. We do need to discard until we find a minion and put it into play engaged. And we're off. We'll go ahead and use the Futurist ability. Keep the powered gauntlets, and then we'll flip over to Iron Man and use the Power of Justice and 4 Justice to get rid of the Immortal Klaw. Paying for 4 Justice with the Power of Justice. And we'll go ahead and discard Nick Fury, Mark 5 armor to get out powered gauntlets, and we'll discard Jessica Jones to get out rocket boots. We'll use the powered gauntlets to remove this toughness card from the minion. And we'll use Iron Man to thwart for 2. Draw 3. Iron Man gets a hand size of 1 plus 1 for each tech upgrade. And we'll ready up. So in the villain's turn, he gets 1 threat. He gets 2 boost cards for his attack. We're just going to face tank the attack. So it's attack for 2. Exhaust each ally you control. I don't have any. And discard 1 card at random from your hand. But otherwise, he only attacks for 1, so that's not so bad. And then we got an encounter card. Or the minion also attacks for 1. Then we got an encounter card, which is Masters of Mayhem. Each Masters of Evil minion attacks. There aren't any engaged, which means we have to go find one. And we'll just probably grab, let's see, what's the easiest one? It's probably not that guy. Probably Whirlwind. It's a tougher enemy in multiplayer than he is in solo. So that resolves the enemy's stage. For Iron Man's phase, we'll go ahead. I think I will thwart with Iron Man. And get rid of the side quest. Deal 1 damage there. And then flip over to Tony Stark and use Futurist. Keep the Mark 5 helmet, which we will play. Can't use it now, it's a hero action and we're on the Iron Man side, but that's alright. And we'll go ahead and draw 5. Do I want to keep Supersonic Punch? Yeah, I might want to. I do have rocket boots, it would help me take out Whirlwind, so we'll draw 5, we're ready up. So 1 threat, and then the Klaw schemes for 2 plus none, so that's good. And then this minion Whirlwind schemes for 1 as well. So we avoid progressing the main scheme for the moment. And then we've got an encounter card to deal with, which is Klaw's Vengeance. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Repulsor Blast, not bad. So far, I would say this is going okay. For my turn, I will use Futurist. Grab Helicarrier. We'll go ahead and discard Energy. Well, let's go Airborne with Great Responsibility. Let's go ahead and use Energy to Supersonic Punch. The Whirlwind. And do I want to get out Surveillance Team here? I think so. Let's get out Surveillance Team. Let's flip over to Iron Man and go ahead and use the helmet and use the Surveillance Team. Use the powered gauntlets, and we'll use Iron Man's attack to deal with this minion. Now I get a hand size of 4 as Iron Man. Those are good draws. Add 1 to the scheme, and then the villain will attack with his 2 boost cards. We'll face tank it, so it's 1 attack, 2, 3, and a tough status card. Not so bad. Now an encounter card, and that is going to be Sonic Boom. Exhaust each character you control, or spend those resources. We'll just exhaust Iron Man, no big deal. So, not bad. It's going alright. We're getting set up. And we'll go ahead and we'll use the Mark V helmet. Discard Stark Tower and Avengers Mansion for the Arc Reactor. We'll use Surveillance Team. We'll use Powered Gauntlets to ping the status card off. Use the Arc Reactor to ready up Iron Man, and then I think we'll flip over to Tony Stark, use Futurist. We'll keep the rocket boots, and then we'll draw up to the hand size and ready up. Well, first we'll heal up with Tony Stark, and then we'll ready up. Should have done that before drawings. I did that out of order. On the villain's turn, he's going to scheme, so he may progress the quest here. We'll see. He schemes for, nope, that's a good boost card. So he just schemes for 2, and then he gets an encounter card, which is discard an upgrade or support you control. We'll discard the rocket boots since I have another one of those. Or, no, we'll keep the rocket boots and we'll discard the surveillance team, which only has 1 counter left on it. So that's not that bad at all. For the hero turn, we'll go ahead and use Futurist, which means dealing another encounter card because we just finished off the deck. So go ahead and deal that encounter card, which is gain Surge since we're an alter ego. Surge again. Surge, reveal the top card of the encounter deck. Shadows of the Past, ouch. Whiplash. And still 1 more encounter card. Discard 1 card at random. So, still we're in the middle of Futurist, War Machine, Repulsor Blast, or Power of Justice. I think I'll keep the War Machine. Actually, I may need the Power of Justice, so I'll keep that. For the hero turn, we'll go ahead and use Futurist. I'll be looking for Justice, and there it is. And then we can just go flip over to Iron Man. We'll pay for Justice with the Power of Justice and drop threat by 3. And use the Mark V helmet to eliminate imminent overload. Chuck Great Responsibility to get another rocket boots. Or maybe I don't want to do that now. Let's go Great Responsibility, Surveillance Team, and Pepper Potts to get Mockingbird out. And we can stun the boss. Then we can go ahead and thwart with Iron Man. Ready him up with Arc Reactor. Thwart again. Thwart with Mockingbird. Powered Gauntlets to deal a damage to the boss. And we'll just leave Whiplash for the moment. I would like to be able to like supersonic punch him or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards should be in hand now. So we're off to we're up to a respectable hand size. And the boss will add 1 threat to the scheme. And instead of attacking, I think I still deal the boost cards if it's like Lord of the Rings LCG. We'll remove that stun. And Whiplash attacks for 3, which I'll just face tank. And then we get an encounter card, which is an upgrade for Klaw. Gives him Retaliate. So, on the hero turn, I will use the helmet. And we'll go ahead and use these two, Mark 5 armor and Interrogation Room to pay for Supersonic Punch to eliminate Whiplash, which still does damage. Not that big a deal. And I'll discard Nick Fury to get Rocket Boots out. We'll go ahead and just hold here for the moment until I can deal with this upgrade. We'll flip over to Tony Stark. Use Futurist. What do I need? I need Lightning, Science, and Strength. Well, I got that here, but this is Futurist, so I'll keep Helicarrier. We'll heal, and we'll draw 5. Okay, so 1 threat. We've got a scheme coming for just 2. And we've got an encounter card coming, which is a side quest. Alright, for the hero turn, spend resources. Okay, I'll do it. And we'll discard Solid Sound Body. Then we'll use Haymaker, and well, first we need to use Futurist. Okay, can grab the Power of Justice or Strength, either way, it doesn't really matter. Now let's grab Strength, and then we will flip over to Iron Man. We'll go ahead and use Strength and Haymaker to pay for Helicarrier. I think, better not. We'll use Strength to pay for 4 Justice. And then we'll Mark 5 Helmet to get rid of the Arms Factory. And we can start doing damage now. We use Iron Man to thwart, Mockingbird to thwart, Powered Gauntlets, and Iron Man to attack. And we'll drop the Haymaker, I think, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I can draw 5. Pretty good setup now. Pretty good setup. The villain will attack with his 2 boost cards. He's going to attack Mockingbird. So he's attacking for 1. Just 1. So he kills Mockingbird. And we get an encounter card, which is Armored Guard. Okay. So for the hero turn, we'll go ahead and... do I want to go airborne here? Let's see what the top upgrade is in my deck. Mark 5 armor. Do I want that back in hand with Stark Tower? Or would I rather do something else? Probably rather do something else. We'll... I think we'll Helicarrier. Get Surveillance Team out. And don't need to use it. We'll use the helmet to deal with the threat. Powered gauntlets, Iron Man, arc reactor, and I think I'll probably flip back to Tony Stark here, use Futurist, and we'll keep Daredevil. And draw 5, which is going to mean another encounter card in the middle. Since we're out of cards, choose to either deal 1 damage to your hero for each upgrade you control and discard an upgrade you control. Or choose and discard an upgrade. I'll discard an upgrade. I'm not going to take 5 damage. So, continue drawing now. And we're into the villain turn. So he's going to scheme here for 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. That does progress the scheme. And that means discarding until we find another minion to put into play. Armored Guard. And then, so that was his scheme. And then we've also got to reveal an encounter card, which is another weapon runner which surges. And it's going to get an acceleration token on the quest due to the encounter deck cycling. Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. For each lightning resource, player takes 1 damage. Just 1. Not bad. Okay, so that's the villain turn. For the hero turn, let's see here. Well, we'll go heal Tony Stark. Flip. We'll use Futurist. Grab Supersonic Punch. Flip over to Iron Man. Do I want to go airborne here? Sure, you can go airborne. Let's see, so we'll discard Great Responsibility to go airborne. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get Daredevil out. And we'll use Powered Gauntlets to take out the Weapons Runner. We'll use Daredevil to deal 2 damage. We'll use Arc Reactor and Iron Man to deal 1 damage. I didn't need to discard that many cards. I could keep one of those. I could keep Mockingbird and use the Helicarrier. Okay, so that's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in hand there should be. Okay. Villain's turn. 2 threat. Attack with his 2 boost. He'll attack Iron Man. He'll take it on the face. So he attacks for 1, 2, 3. And a random discard. And then the encounter card. Sonic Boom. Exhaust each character. That's fine. Okay. For the hero turn, deal with threat. Powered Gauntlets can ping the tough off, and then I'll go ahead and strength Supersonic Punch to get rid of this Armored Guard. Energy Surveillance Team. Arc Reactor will deal a damage. No, I'm gonna flip over to Tony Stark and heal. And use futurists. There's the second powered gauntlets. And then we'll draw. Okay, so the villain gets 2, and then he's going to scheme for 1, 2, and then an encounter card for, which is an armored guard. Okay, not that bad. Back to the hero turn, we'll use Futurist again. And we'll keep, we'll just keep Power of Justice. Flip over, and Power of Justice for Justice. Helmet. Powered Gauntlets number 2. No, I don't want to discard Stark Tower. I'll discard Pepper Potts, and then I'll discard Stark Tower to go airborne. So we'll use Iron Man to ping this tough card off. And then we'll Arc Reactor, do 1 damage, Powered Gauntlets for 2, Powered Gauntlets for 2, Daredevil for 2, and then draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to get another encounter card in the middle. The encounter card is an upgrade for Klaw. Okay, 2 threat, and his attack will go against Daredevil. Attacks for 1. If this activation deals damage to you, it's not going to. So he's attacking for 4. Rip Daredevil, and then we need an encounter card. Oh no, it's one of the expert cards, so we got take 2 damage, and he heals for 2. Then we get 1 more. Imminent Overload. Okay. So, for the hero turn, we'll use Power of Justice and Interrogation Room to get Jessica Jones out. How do I get rid of this again? Lightning, Science, and Strength. That's perfect. Lightning, Science, Strength will get rid of it. So we can Jessica Jones to thwart. Well, do I need her to do that actually? Use surveillance teams. Iron Man. Yeah, so before doing that, before using Iron Man, we'll use Jessica Jones because she gets +1 for each side scheme. So use Jessica Jones to deal with that, and then Iron Man to deal with the last 2 on Imminent Overload. And now it's just damage time, so we can do 1, 1, 1. Okay, then we can draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ready up. 2 boosts for the villain. We'll have him attack. It's a little risky to have Iron Man tank the attack. We'll have him defend it. So he's attacking for 1, 2, 3. The villain is not making an undefended attack, so that was a good choice. So he does 3 damage compared to 1 defense. It's 2 damage. And then the encounter card is Immortal Klaw. Alrighty. We're set up, it's just slow progress. Let's go ahead and let's see, do I want to thwart with Jessica Jones? I think so. We'll thwart with her for 2. We'll go airborne. Use the helmet. Use a surveillance team. We'll play War Machine, I think. That's 4 for War Machine. And then we can just do some damage. We'll go 2, go 2, 2, arc reactor for 1. Draw up to 6. And ready up. So, 2 threat. Jessica Jones will tank the attack. The attack is for 2, 3, 4. And then we need an encounter card. Masters of Evil. Discard until a Masters of Evil minion is discarded. Put it into play, engaged with me. Oh, Melter, okay. Alrighty, so for the hero turn, go Strength and Helicarrier for Pepper Potts. Great responsibility to go airborne. Use the helmet. Use the surveillance teams, both of them are spent. Now let's use just one surveillance team. We'll use Iron Man on the main quest, on the side quest. And then one surveillance team. To deal with the last threat, because that's most efficient. I think I'm going to be flipping back to Tony Stark this round. We can use Pepper Potts and the Power of Justice to do a Haymaker. I did go airborne, so I can deal 2 more there with the Powered Gauntlets. And we'll go ahead and Powered Gauntlets for 2, and I think I'm going to hold there and not move into the third phase until next turn. So we'll Arc Reactor, flip, and we'll go Futurist, keep the Supersonic Punch, and then we'll heal. Draw 4, ready up. 2 threat. We got a scheme for 1, 2. Okay, not an undefended attack. And we got an encounter card. Shadows of the Past. Reveal your set aside Nemesis minion. Well, he's already in the deck, so the Nemesis minion did not enter the game this way, so this card gains Surge. Card gains Surge. Okay, Whirlwind. We're on to the hero turn, so we'll go ahead and see how much HP do I have right now. I have 9, 10. Do I want to heal here? Well, Futurist. I'll keep the Repulsor Blast. We'll go ahead and heal. And now I can get some work done. We'll flip over to Iron Man. Go airborne. We'll use Helicarrier and Pepper for Justice. We'll ready up Iron Man. Wait, it should be 3 only, and then we'll use the helmet to get 4. Ready up Iron Man, and we'll drop Klaw into phase 3. Enters with a toughness. Other than that, he just gains +1 on each stat. And he has 22 HP. So we can go Powered Gauntlets for 2, Powered Gauntlets for 2, Warhammer for 2. And I think that's going to be all. Discard the For Justice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And draw 2. Okay, so I got a lot of damage here. We'll see what we can do next round. For now, we got a villain attack, which will just face tank. The attack is going to be for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch. And then an encounter card. Masters of Mayhem. So we'll go get none of those. Which one of these guys do I want? I think it's Whirlwind that's the easiest. Okay, on to the hero turn. Do I want to go airborne? Let's see, how much damage do I have? Or do I want to use Futurist? I think I'll use Futurist. Keep Rocket Boots. And that's going to bring another encounter card because I cycled through my deck again. Klaw's Vengeance. Klaw attacks you. I think War Machine's going to have to tank that attack. So he's attacking for 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So War Machine tanks the attack. Which adds 1 threat to the scheme. So my turn. We'll go ahead and go airborne with Rocket Boots. We'll use Iron Man to ping this toughness off. And then how much damage do I have? I have 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. We probably won't be able to kill him this time. Do I have enough to pay for everything? 2, 4, 5, 6 is what I need. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, but I can pay for most things. This would be 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I can probably just kill him here. So let's go Repulsor Blast first using Helicarrier. So I discard 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 damage. That's a good result. And then I've got Genius for Supersonic Punch, Pepper Pots, and Repulsor Blast for Supersonic Punch. And that will end it. So it takes a while to get set up with Iron Man, and I probably did it in a way that was a little clunky. I think I could have done better. You do get a lot of damage with those Supersonic Punches and Repulsor Blasts. It's just a matter of kind of grinding through the first phase. And it can be a grind because Iron Man tends to cycle a lot with Futurist. That brings in more encounter cards. But once you get set up, it does. The Iron Man does okay, but it's hard to get set up. You'll sometimes take losses on this quest if you get a weak starting hand. But I think generally you want to mulligan for Justice, along with Mark V helmet or arc reactor. Anyway, thank you for watching.